Hi everyone, my name is Brenna, and today I'm going to be making a balloon-powered Lego car with you guys, okay? So first things first, I'm going to go over all the supplies that we need. We need our Lego pieces. We should have 2 sets of wheels like this, and then a bunch of other Lego pieces that we're going to use to build the car, okay? It's very, very important that we make sure we have this little arch piece, okay? Because this is what we're going to need when we put the balloon in the car, okay? All right, we should also have our balloon. We should have our tape measure, and we should all have a worksheet that looks like this, okay? We also need something to write with because we're going to fill in the worksheet as we go. Okay, so now that we have our supplies, we are going to get started. The point of this experiment is to build a Lego car, all right? We put the balloon in, and once we let the balloon go, we want to see how far the car goes, okay? So the first thing that we have to do is make our car. Now, you do not have to make your car look like mine. You are free to do whatever you want, but make sure that you use both sets of wheels, and make sure you use your little arch piece, okay? I am going to make my first car design like this. You can make yours however you want to. I'm going to use these skinny pieces and connect my wheels, and then I'm going to I'll put this green piece on like this, and then I'm going to put my white pieces, my tiny white pieces on the side. And make sure, however you design your car, make sure that you use the arch piece, okay? Because this is how we're going to get the balloon attached to the car. All right? So now I have my first design. It looks like this. On your worksheet, you have a spot that says, draw your initial car design. It's this big box right here. And whatever your car looks like, we're just going to draw a picture of it, okay? It doesn't have to be pretty, it doesn't have to be perfect, just a little sketch of your car, okay? So I'm gonna draw mine. All right, I'm not an artist and that's okay, but you can see I've got my wheels. This part right here is my little green skinny pieces, and then I have my big green piece, and then I have my arch on top. Okay? All right. Now what we're going to do is we are going to blow up our balloon, okay? We don't want it to be too big because we don't want it to pop. So we're just going to blow it up like halfway maybe, okay? All right, like this. Then what we're going to do, we're going to hold it tight. Okay, we are going to put the end of our balloon through the arch in our car and pull it through, okay? And remember, we want to be holding it tight so that we don't let the air out. See how I did that? I put the bottom of the balloon through the arch in my car, okay? Now that we have this, we're going to hold it tight. We don't want to let the air out. We are going to lay down our tape measure on whatever we're working on. So I'm going to lay mine down on my table. All right. And we're going to start the car at the part of our tape measure that says 1 inch, okay? This is the beginning of the tape measure. So when we want to see how far it goes, we have to start at the beginning, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to put my car down right at the 1 inch, all right? You can't see it, but I put it at the 1 inch, and we're going to let our balloon go, and we're going to see how far it goes, all right? We want our balloon to look like this, all right? The big part of our balloon, the part that's blown up, should be in the back, all right? So I'm going to let it go, and we're going to measure how far our balloon goes, okay? All right. You can't see it. Here. Now you can. All right, my balloon went about 14 inches, all right? It's about right here on my tape measure, right at the 14. So what I'm gonna do, sorry, my fingers are in the camera. What I'm gonna do is, on the part of our worksheet that says car 1, distance 1, I'm gonna write the number 14 because my car went 14 inches, okay? All right, now what we're gonna do the exact same thing we just did with our same car design. We're gonna do it one more time, and we're gonna put that number in distance 2, okay? So we're gonna blow our balloon back up. Hold it tight. Put it through the arch in our car. See what I'm doing? Put it through the arch. Hold it tight. Okay? We don't want to let the air out. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put it back at the 1 inch. Okay. We're going to put our car back at the 1 inch line. We're going to let it go, and we're going to see how far it travels, okay? So I'm putting it down at the 1 inch, and here we go. All right. This time my car went further. I'll show you. See my car? Now it's over here. This time it went like 24 inches instead, okay? That's a lot. So what we're going to do is right here where it says distance 2, car number 1, I'm going to write 24. However far your car went is what you're going to put there, okay? You're not going to have the same numbers as me. You're going to write down whatever numbers you get on your measuring tool, okay? All right. Now that we have done our first car design twice, we are going to make a new car design, and then we're going to see how far that car design goes, okay? So we're going to take our car apart, all right? Take all the pieces apart, and we're going to make something brand new, okay? So this time, I think I'm going to have my car You can make your car however you want. This is just how I'm doing it. You do not have to do what I do. All right, this is my new design. Okay, I've got this big green piece on the bottom, then I've got my skinny green piece. However you design your car, make sure that you use your arch because this is how we get the balloon in the car, okay? So this is what mine looks like. Yours does not have to look like this. You can make it look however you want. Now that we have our car, it's time to blow up our balloon, okay? All right, remember we're gonna put it through, hold it tight. We don't wanna lose it. We don't wanna lose the air. It's okay if you lose a little bit, you don't have to start over. I've got my balloon through my arch. And we're gonna do the same thing last time. The same thing as we did last time. We're gonna hold it tight, we're gonna put it right on the 1 inch, and then when we're ready to let it go, we're gonna measure and see how far our car goes, okay? So I'm gonna let mine go. Oh, that went really far. Okay, this is where my car ended up, all the way over here, right at the 23-inch line, okay? So on my paper, where it says car 1, distance 2, car 1, distance 1. Oh my goodness, I was wrong again. I'm so sorry, guys. Car 2, distance 1. Got it right that time. Right in this box. Car 2, distance 1. I'm going to write 23 because that's how far my car went, All right, however far your car went, that's the number you're gonna write in this box right here, okay? All right, now we're gonna do this a second time. Same car design, we're not gonna take it apart yet. We are just going to blow our balloon back up. All right, we're gonna put it through our arch piece. All right, just like this. Do we see it? All right, I've got my balloon through. And then we're gonna put it on the 1 inch line, okay? And then we're gonna let it go. And we're gonna measure how far it goes this time. Ready? Oh no! I didn't blow up my balloon very much, so my car did not go very far this time. It's all the way back here. All right, so for me, because I didn't get very far, I only got to 7 inches. I'm gonna write 7 in car 2, distance 2. All right, over here. My car didn't go very far. It only went 7 inches, so I'm gonna write down 7. All right, however far your car went, that's what you're gonna write down, okay? Okay. Now we are going to design our car one last time, okay guys? So I'm taking it apart again, all right? And we get to design our car one more time. Again, your car does not have to look like mine. You can make it look however you want, okay? So I'm gonna do these green pieces again, but this time, I think I'll use this green piece. I didn't use this piece yet, so maybe it'll work better. You can make it look however you want, and you can take all the time you need. There's no rush. All right, this is what my car looks like this time. I've got my 2 skinny green pieces to connect my wheels. Then I've got my little see-through green piece, my brown piece, and then I have my 2 white pieces to hold up my arch, okay? Remember, however you want to design your car is fine. You just have to make sure you use the arch piece because that's how we get the balloon through, okay? So now it's time to blow up our balloon once we have our 3rd car design. All right, we're gonna put our balloon through our arch. All right, it should look like this, okay? Remember, through the arch. Our measuring tool should still be down on our surface, okay? We're gonna put it back at the 1 inch, and we're gonna let it go and see how far it rolls, okay? Oh, that went far this time. Much farther than 7 like last time. All right, so my car's over here. It is right at the 23 line, okay? So on my worksheet, where it says car 3, distance 1, right here, I am going to write 23 because that's how far my car went. If your car went a different number, then you're gonna write however far your car went, okay? Whatever number you got. Then we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna blow up our balloon. All right, put it through our arch, like this, okay? Put it back at the 1 inch line, and then we're gonna let it go and see how far it goes. Oh no, my car didn't get very far this time. That's okay. It goes a different number every time. It's crazy. All right, my car's back here. It's right about at the 12 line, so I'm gonna write 12 in the box that says car 3, distance 2. All right, my 12 went right there. And that was our last one, guys. That was our last trial. All right, now we have these questions at the bottom. It says, which car went the furthest? All right, so wherever you got your biggest number, That's the car that you're going to write in this box, okay? So for me, my biggest number was 24, and that was from car 1, okay? So which car went the furthest? For me, it was car number 1. So that's what I'm going to write in this box, okay? If your furthest number was car number 3, then you're going to write car number 3 in that box. If your biggest number was in car number 2, then you're going to write car number 2. It's going to be different for everybody, okay? But for me, my car went the furthest with car number 1, so I'm writing car number 1. Okay? And then it says reflection. Why do you think this car went farther? Everyone's going to have their own answer for this, guys. Maybe your car went farther because your balloon was bigger. Maybe it went farther because you used more pieces. Maybe it went farther because you used less pieces. You know, it's going to be different for everyone that answers this. For this one, I'm going to say that I think it went further because my balloon was the biggest. All right, so that's what I'm going to write right here. I said, I think this car went further because this is when my balloon was the biggest, okay? You can write whatever answer you want. Whatever you think that it went the furthest is what you're going to write down in that box, okay? You can do this as many times as you want. You can make a million car designs if you want to. Whatever's going to make you guys happy, okay? I hope you guys had fun. I hope maybe you learned something when we did this. And I hope that you guys will show us what your cars look like and how your experiments went. All right? Keep trying, see what you get, and I can't wait to hear all about it. Okay, guys? Bye, everyone.